Today we're going to talk about HomeSnap populating the Connecticut data to their app and what it means for real estate professionals in CT.
We're actually bringing out some truths, peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole.
Maybe you should stay away from it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Raw and Uncut. This is episode 138. I'm Byron Lazine, he's Tim Barre. We've been hitting it. We've been hitting about HomeSnap and about Zillow, and we've taken some flack on Inman. We've given it right back.
You've been taking some punches, but I've noticed you get some good counter punches as well.
The great thing about the comment section, like on an Inman or on Facebook or on YouTube or any of these places, we're going to be able to go back to them in 2, 3, 5 years and see who's coming up on top.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm not in the prediction business, but we'll see what happens. I am in the game of real estate.
I was just going to say, your finger being on the pulse that it is probably better than the majority.
Drop us a comment. If this is your first time watching the video, hit the like button. Drop us a comment on what you think, what your thoughts are. We're totally fine with being ripped. That's totally cool with us.
So HomeSnap here is coming out tomorrow with Connecticut data.
So this video will come out tomorrow though.
Correct.
So when this video hits, you can supposedly, we don't own HomeSnap, right? But you can supposedly jump on HomeSnap and see all of the Connecticut listings that are on the MLS. Am I correct?
That's correct. So it is going to be fed with all the MLS data, and this product should be pretty cool. But here's what I would like you to do, and Byron, see why you're doing that. Go to homesnap.com, and then when you put in /Tim-Bray or
Tim Bray.
/Byron Lazine. Right. And there's a reason for that.
We'll link that up in YouTube.
We'll link it up. But anyway, this thing it's coming out,
If you're an agent, you should definitely create your profile so it gives you your username, especially if you're in Connecticut, right? Because the data's going to be filled in.
That's right.
You should do that right away.
Yeah, so it's the reason I say that, how one of our comments back when was, hey, this is just for listing agents. So to counter that on the buy side, they're trying to disseminate this product, unlike a lot of products. This is going to be disseminated through the Realtors in the country. So the Realtors are going to be encouraged to spread their name, spread it to their clients, so that, let's say you give it to one of your clients, they've used that HomeSnap /Byron Lazine,
right?
And then they say, well, look, I've got this great thing, this new app, and I'm able to utilize this. Let me share it with you. Now they share it with their client. Now it still has Byron Lazine on it.
And I like it. I like the theory behind that. Here's at the end of the day where I think that's going to be a failed model to get attention is, I'll just take our team for example, SeaportRE.com. Right now we are overhauling our website and doing a bunch of things, and that's going to be ready here in the early part of this year. Tell you what, when that gets overhauled and that gets launched, I'm pushing that before anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So I think it's...
I think most agents would push their own site to generate leads as opposed to push a HomeSnap.
Right.
But anyway,
where you don't have the control. But I like that. Let's go back just a little bit. And because right now HomeSnap's relying on the agent to
completely,
your point,
because they have no marketing budget.
To push it. Well, in 2008, they were founded in Washington, D.C., there was some weird Sawbuck or something. If you go to that website, sawbuck.com, it's just dead. I think that was their original, and then they went to HomeSnap. In 2012, when they really launched HomeSnap at South by Southwest, their big thing was you could go to any house, snap a photo, and get data on that house. Hence the name HomeSnap. That I really like, but that was obviously a failed
I think it was a
venture for them.
Software, correct? Wasn't working well, or
I just don't think they got adoption.
Traction.
They didn't get traction. So in the last 5 years, they didn't get traction. They switched. They teamed up with the brokers across the country to now get, because now they're really focused. If you go on their website and About Us for the company, you're going to get MLS listings.
That's right.
Here's the game, right? And here's where they may be a little bit different than Zillow is. That MLS listing is going to be on 123 Main Street. Now you're going to drive by 123 Main Street, which we know still happens today.
Sure.
We just had an example this weekend where we were at a house showing it. Somebody drove by and said, I've been trying to get a hold of those Zillow agents.
Can you show it?
Can you just show it to me? Sure, we got a right to rep here. Anyways, what is interesting about that is when you are driving around, if the data is populated like it's supposed to be today here in Connecticut on HomeSnap, you can sit there with your HomeSnap app, take a photo of the house, and now get all the detail instead of saying, what number of the street is it, where am I, all this kind of stuff. It's just like that app, a really good wine app. Here's a wine tip, Delectable. You can be in a store, in a wine store, and I do this to my buddy Ken in Niantic all the time, and he hates it because he's the wine connoisseur. He's got all the info, and I'm sitting there, he's telling me about the wines, and he's telling me how good they are, and I'm snapping them on Delectable, and it's coming up as an 8.2 of 10. I said, dude, you just told me this wine was phenomenal. It's an 8. I've got 50 people that say it's an 8.2,
That's awesome.
and
That's
you're
so
saying,
awesome.
right?
I love it.
And I think that's the future. If HomeSnap can innovate in a way where I'm snapping, maybe even after, we've talked about this so many times, walking out of a property.
So you rate it.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Who doesn't like ratings?
Yeah. So the agent, but here's the thing. Now let's say you're an agent and you just walk out of there and your client loves this property and you don't want somebody else to see it, so you rate it at a 2.
I know, and I think that's...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, Byron Lazzie and Timber just rated that at a 2, and then here they come in, shoot an
Full price offer?
Full price, yeah. So here's the other thing that I really like about this product, which I think can be adopted by other companies, but they're the first to do it. So if I'm out at the property and I don't know what the property lines are, I can look at my phone because it's all GPS driven, and I can walk the property line and watch a red dotted trail on the property line.
So I
you'll
did see that.
Know where
yeah.
it's going, which is kind of cool because if you're questioning whether or not, my question now is how accurate. So you can actually zoom in.
If you go down, and I don't know if Brittany will be able to zoom in to this for us, but you can see the property line.
And now you can...
Rough line, right?
You can walk it, and you'll see a breadcrumb trail from what I understand of where you're walking. So you know when you're on the property line, when you're not, which I think is awesome.
I think that's really, really good.
Here's something else. I don't know if you'll... And I've never heard this anywhere else except for a little bit of research that I did, is that one of their goals is to get an idea for the agent's timing and pricing tendencies. So you're going to know which agent, how many deals they did. You're going to get their 2-year history of every single thing that they've done, but you're also going to get data about when they put a property on and how many typical price revisions they get, what their patterns are. It's not always the agent that has control because you may be listening to the seller, right? So if the seller tells you I need to go out at X and you're like, well, you're high. I don't think the agent should be adversely impacted by trying to do what's right for the seller, letting them go through their process, and then looking like the agent actually put the property on at an elevated price. Sometimes you have to let the consumer do what they want to do.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I didn't like when I went on, and if you just download it on Android or iPhone, either way, I'm on a property in Providence, Rhode Island, just a bank, and Rhode Island is not populated, by the way.
Looks like some of the sales data is there, but
when I brought up Providence, there was only 3 listings, and obviously we know there's thousands in a city like Providence. But if I wanted to look at that pricing data, I could see the current for sale price today, but there is also some type of pricing data from 2016. There's 2 from 2016, 3 from 2015, and 1 from 2014, and it's blurred out.
Yep.
So it's gonna make me sign in.
Oh, gotcha.
Here's the thing, HomeSnap and all the brokers out there. If you want to gain the consumer's attention, make it really easy for them to give you their attention.
don't make them sign in.
Right? Like give them more, and that's what we've been talking about in these videos is if HomeSnap or BPP or Hooly Dooley wants to come out with anything, they've got to think consumer first.
That's
How
right.
am I making it easy on the
For
consumer?
them.
So I like what you're doing. I'm going to snap a photo of this house that I'm standing in front of, and I'm going to get data, and I'm going to get a property line. Those are good things because that's making it easy on the consumer. but don't put up roadblocks where I've got to sign in. Nobody wants to sign in, for the most part.
I think people should jump on. They should try it as consumers. Use us as your portal.
Yeah.
If you would. You know, try it out, test it, have a Byron Lazine down in the left right-hand corner, have a Tim Bray down in the right-hand corner. Share this thing. So if we can help to flush out this product and see whether or not it's a good product, we'd love your feedback. So let's figure it out together as a whole.
At the end of the day, we would love to see anything that the brokers own and control win, right? We'll just put that on the table. But I'm never going to BS you and let the consumer think that this is a winner if it sucks.
No.
Right? So
we need to test it.
if we go through 12 months and this product isn't cutting it, I'm going to be the first, Tim's going to be the first one to say, don't use it.
Yeah.
Right? But test it. It's a new product.
Let's test it.
Especially if you're an agent. Taste this if you're in Connecticut and see if it's going to work. If you have tried it out, you just watched this video, drop us a comment, let us know what you think. And there's going to be a lot more coming on this.
Absolutely.
Things are changing. See ya.